Good morning. I'm Lindy Tate from Taterbuggin, and I have been given a challenge. It's to get through this hour with using 3 things. And I have my rope, and I have my masking tape, and I have my safety pin. No? Okay. So that's not it, right? Get down here where my friends are, because I got to be silly if I got to start something off. I got to be silly. It's Saturday morning. Where are my friends? There's Cindy. Stephanie. The glasses. Safety glasses. This is MacGyver. Y'all, we got to MacGyver our way out of this. And I'm going to confess, I've never seen a single episode of MacGyver, but I do know MacGyver. And I've seen the Saturday Night Live skits about him. You know, how he gets out of trouble, or then there's this just big at the end and he doesn't make it. So, y'all come on in and let's see if I can do this. Whew! Did we not, wait. That's enough of that. Did we not kick this event off in the most powerful, wonderful way with that devotion and prayer and, if y'all missed that devotion, Trish, there were things, and I was like, where's she going? Where's she going with that one? And boom, it was also wonderful. And she's prayed over all of y'all. She's prayed over all of us. I have frozen down here, so I'm going to refresh myself down here. And we're going to get crack-a-lacking on this and see if I can do this. She wasn't she, Stephanie? I just thought, I don't know that I know of any other events that start with a devotional and prayer. And why not? Let's just kick it off right. Hey, Tanya. Good morning, Jill. Oh, well, go back and catch it on replay because she also showed what she creates. And it was so funny because the pieces she showed, I'm wearing today. I already had them on. I've got my standing firm earrings on that she showed. I've got my limitless necklace on. So I am good to go. This one challenged me. And look, I was in on the picking of the items. So it's not like, come on. I didn't have anything in my head till last Monday. And last Monday, it just hit me like a ton of bricks, and I knew what I wanted to do. So let's get going. Just so happens that Hobby Lobby has their 90% off clearance going on now. I've been watching this sweet little globe that was originally, and I have the tag, $40. I got it for $3.99, and I'm going to fix it so you can see a little bit more of the craft, a little less of my head maybe. Okay. So this is my ball. I need a sip of coffee, and we're going to get to getting. Good morning, everybody. I am so excited to be here. I cannot tell you how excited we've all been about this, talking behind the scenes, and I don't know what anybody else is doing because I want to be surprised right along with y'all. Okay, I don't want these flowers to show, believe it or not, although they're very pretty. I don't want the flowers to show, so I'm going to hit it with plaster. Waverly plaster. Don't anybody bust my chops about that. You'll understand. And we're just going to see if we can get this done in an hour. I don't know. It all just came to me Monday, all at once. It's like, well, I knew what my letter was going to be. I knew that in some form or fashion. But I'm like, a ball and a stick? What? I got it. All at once. Bam. So, how is everybody doing? Billy Joe, thank you for those stars. You're so sweet. I hope I can do this without getting my fingers all in it. I tend to get my fingers and arms and everything all in it. Hey, Donna. Jody. No, girl, not yet. Come on. I think if there's an impressive step that I hope to just be that, inspiration moment, it'll be the second step. I hope it will. Now, you may just go, womp, womp. Lindy, come on. But let's just see. Let's see if I can do it. And I don't mind, that little bit. You sort of peeking through. Yes, he did. Regina, I count on him 3 days, well, every day of the week, but for my 3 days that I have to create for y'all, he and I have this, I've talked about it before, and I used to plan ahead, and, I could tell you what I was going to do, you know, all week long, had it all planned out, and then at one point it got to where I would get up that morning, and I'd go, that's not what I'm supposed to do. I just knew that's not what I was supposed to do. So he and I would get to talking, I kid you not, and I just say, okay, well, you know, let me look around here, and he would always give me that inspiration, and I would know in my gut, okay, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to do today, and I felt good about it, and it would show in whatever I created that day. Y'all would be excited about it. It would inspire y'all. Sometimes they're off the wall. I mean, I have been inspired by neurographic art and thought, well, I'm supposed to tell my friends about that. I don't know why. They're going to think I'm crazy. I argued over that one. I really did. Yes, he does, Regina. And not too long ago, wait a minute, I'll tell you when it was. It was our mini event in the Memphis Bells Creative Circle where our little bean pot event, it was that morning. And I was telling him, I said, Lord, I have committed to this event. I cannot let them down. Tanya was, you know, she and Elizabeth went before me. I was finishing it out. I was sweating. I was watching them, and I had no clue what I was going to do with that bean pot. I had stared at it for 3 weeks. I mean it, 3 weeks. And I think let's see, I think Elizabeth went first, so it had to have been while Tanya was on. I thought, oh, I could do a honey pot, like Winnie the Pooh. And I thought, okay, well, that's good. And I thought about it, and I thought about it. I was literally putting my face on. And I thought, but look, she made a Grinch, or she made what did she make? It was a thing, you know, and Elizabeth had put that cool cow skull on hers. Diamond dust. It was off the charts. Great. Lindy, you got to show up. Well, I came on in here while she was finishing up, and I told Gerald, I said, I need a piece of wood. I just need a little piece of wood. I don't think cardboard's going to work, because I thought that's what was going to work. Well, I tipped it on its side and had it pouring honey out and did a whole little scene. And I was like, Martian. Yes, it was Marvin the Martian. And I was just so totally impressed with both of them. And so, yeah, the 9th hour, I was sweating and arguing with him. I said, Lord, you know, I understand, but could you just hit me with these ideas just a little sooner so I don't have to sweat over them so much? That was painful. So, yeah, he's challenging me, and I'm gonna try. And that's what happened here. And I just thanked him. Thank you for not waiting until Friday. How can I get to that one little piece? That one little piece right down here. Okay, so while I'm doing this part, I want to tell y'all about a little, you know, there's always a little behind the scenes. Hey, Angela. There's my friend Angela from Word and Home. How you doing? Hey, Penny. Yeah, you're right, Regina, because it's a whole lot easier to just say, no, I'm just going to go on and do what I had planned, and, you know, this is too painful. But, so anyway, we have a little schedule change today, so mark this down. Now, after me is going to be Marie from Treasure Box Creations, but that's the way, you know, we had it planned. What's changing is Ellie's Attic will be on at 3 Central, and Yvonne from Southern Designs and Finds will be on at 4, and the Crafty brother, Justin, is going to be on at 5 today. So that, if you want to just jot that down so you know. Yes, I know. Right, Stephanie? And, you know, he's like, why must you argue with me, child? Why must you be so stubborn? I'm sorry, but I got these people, you know, that are going to be watching, and they're dependent on me. So he knows that. He knows. I always say God has a sense of humor. Oh, golly. I looked up and there was a man behind me. I did not hear him going. Whoo! That woke me up. Hey, Opa. Oh, I'm just going to leave it right on there, Jerry. Thank you, though. I think it could be trouble. Did y'all see this man cook last night in his brand new kitchen? Oh, that was fun.
That was fun. Hey, everybody.
It's Belle Lily. Thank you so much, Sherry. It is Belle Lily.
See y'all.
Oh, that's it. He's gone. That's right, Lynn. And you know what, y'all? If I had had this idea any sooner, I would have had to pay $8.99 for this globe because it had just gone on at 90% off, I think, Monday. And so I got it for $3.99. So there was, yeah. Tell him he has to mop. Y'all, do y'all know Debbie Robertson from Crafton and Grace? That woman makes me laugh. She is so funny. Wear your Depends when you watch her, I'm telling you. She is a hoot and a half. Thank you, Lori Ann. Oh, thank you, Barb. You're so sweet. Okay, we've got our little, I think we're ready. Okay, I'm hoping this is what's gonna save me here. Now, if you've followed me for a long time, you know I love to do this sort of thing. I have a video. It's on, you can find it on YouTube a lot easier, on this technique. I tweaked it just a little bit this time. I'll show you. But if you take a regular piece of copy paper and tissue paper, cut your tissue paper just slightly smaller than that copy paper, and just hit each corner with a little tape. You can print anything you want onto the tissue paper to decoupage. I went a step further yesterday when I was prepping for this, and I got out my old pattern paper. This is pattern vintage. Tanya got it for me at an estate sale. She got me a bunch of these old patterns that I've been using for different projects. And listen, this is such a collaboration, let me tell you. I got an ephemera pack from Joy Junction, which is Cindy Kane's business. Cindy, if you would drop your link, she has these amazing ephemera packs in her store online. And I am trying to create Peggy with a ball, a letter, and a stick. So she had postcards in there. She had these beautiful stamps in there. These are actual old postcards. Did I want to decoupage those onto my globe? No, I want to use them over and over. There it is. There's Joy Junction. Thank you, Cindy. Yes, right here. Here it is. I wanted to show y'all how it started out. So you get one of her ephemera packs, and you don't know what you're going to get. Ephemera is bits and bobs, you know. Look at these wonderful old postcards. So I'm not going to use those on here. I am going to use them over and over by printing them onto tissue paper and using them to decoupage. Look at this. I don't even know what this is. Cindy, you might need to tell me. I just love the color of it. It is so awesome. You know, Pat, I'll tell you what. Everybody says that. I've only had that happen one time. And it was on this sheet yesterday. I've never had it jam. We just opened it right up, pulled it right out. I'm still going to use it. It was fine. But I have done this a lot. And I have never had it jam except that one time. Now, this was an old letter I had in some of my ephemera, and I didn't want to use the letter, and so I just used I just printed it right onto tissue paper so we can put it on here. Thank you, Carrie. Another letter. And then I haven't even taken this off the sheet yet. I just photocopied. I laid as much as I could onto the scanner. And so I can tear these apart. I've done this on my inkjet printer. It's an HP, but these were done on my laser printer, and it's a Brother. Okay. So we have a ball. We have a letter. Here's my stick. Mod Podge. So did I do it? Did I do it? Elizabeth, thank you. Oh my goodness. So let's see. We're just gonna start going for it. This part has not been planned. I just knew I'm gonna love this. I love anything. Jerry, I'd have to ask Gerald that. I don't know what it's. We just keep it kind of on the same thing. I can enlarge or reduce things on it. I love that. So I do know how to do that. I'm a bit technically challenged, so it's not a lot I know how to do it, but he can. So, the Mod Podge, yes, that's my stick. We gotta get creative. We gotta think outside the box, don't we? So I was really hoping that y'all would forgive me for these being the 3 items. Hey Marlene, good morning. I'm so happy you're here. Now, let's see. I'm gonna try tearing the top part of this. But I'm also going to cut because I don't want to tear the yummy edges of these postcards. They're so pretty. And printed on this, yes, it's a globe. I didn't know what I was going to do for a ball. And just Monday I thought, I swear it hits me just like that fast. It's like a globe. Okay, here we go. We're doing a globe. I don't mind. I will tell y'all this, if it freaks you out to have wrinkles, I like wrinkles. I like the old look. I'm loving this color in the vintage pattern tissue. Very delicate, but it's gonna have that kind of vintagey yumminess. And I'll just, kind of wipe down those wrinkles, and that's just going to give it more character, in my opinion. This is not one of those things I want to be, pristine and no wrinkles. So can you imagine having old love letters? I know some of you have your parents' old love letters. What a treasure. Photocopy those and make this, and oh my goodness, you could make them as many as you wanted to for gifts for your siblings or your grandkids, so they get a little piece of their family history along with a decor piece. How awesome would that be? Take old pictures of your family and do this. Seriously, can you just see, which way do I go? This covered in your old family photos. Oh my goodness. What a this gets me excited, Sharon. I enjoy this. Once the idea comes to me, it's like, ooh, I just couldn't wait for today to get here to do this. And then yesterday I started doing these printouts, these scans, and I was like, it can't get here fast enough. All right, let's see. I'm going to go here and here. This is a stamp out of Cindy's ephemera pack. Do I have it upside down, right side? Isn't that pretty? So we're going to put that right up here. Add a little bit more stick. Right up here. Oh my goodness. Look, we're just going to piece it all together. Thank you, Trish. I'm excited about this. So, so excited. I just hope y'all are excited. I want to see y'all do this so bad because I think I love anything that we can create that's personalized, sentimental. You know, I love to use my uncle's watch parts. I'm hoping to go get some this week. I love to use old family photos, and that's all I do. I just print them out. I scan them and print them out on the printer and create with them. I have, you know, not long ago I took that picture, old picture of my grandmother long before I was born in the ocean and made a photocopy on regular, I might have put it on cardstock, and we framed it and I made it part of one of my creations. It is, I will tell you, Carol, it is right here. Let me show you. Go to estate sales or have friends like Tanya who love to go to estate sales and tell them you love vintage patterns. I used the tissue paper. I found the spots that didn't have a lot of markings on it, and I just ran that through. I thought, well, now that I've never done before. That came to me yesterday. I thought, well, if I can run tissue paper, regular white tissue paper through there, why can't I do this beautiful old pattern tissue? It is delicate and it worked fine. Oh, Pat, thank you. I just felt, you know, like, okay, Lindy, if you're going to kick everybody off, you best bring your A game. So I'm glad y'all said I did okay. You know, I don't ever want y'all to go, really? Is that the best you had, Wendy? I want to impress. Not impress. I don't want to impress. I want to inspire. That's what I always hope for. I want, when you see a creation, I want y'all to go, oh, I've got to do that. Because that's what I do when I watch other creators. I'll see them do something and I'm like, oh, I got to do that. That is too much fun. That's when you know you've whatever. Don't have the rest of the sentence. Now look, when you've got those little white areas, tear off some more of this tissue. You can just fill it right in. Or what we'll probably do, if I have time, I did not, Diane. I don't iron. I'd hate to iron. I'll tell you that right now. And I did not iron this. So you could. What I'm probably going to do, and I don't know that I can cover this whole globe in an hour. Well, I don't know. I might can. It's 10:23. I might be able to do it. But after we do this part, I want to hit this whole thing with antique wax to just kind of pull it all together. Oh, Barb, that would be beautiful. Yes. So it's almost like just putting a puzzle together. We're just going to have all bits and pieces. Let's put this, I'm going to put this one right like that. A piece of my masking tape. Okay. Oh, Judy. Oh, perfect. Now see, and this is in plenty of time for y'all to gather what you need and make some for Christmas gifts. You will totally blow your family away with a gift that is so meaningful to them. I love, you know, gifts that have sentimental value like that are just, to me, they're just the very, very best. Because there's not another one like it. Nobody else will be getting that at Christmas. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Oh, good, Regina. That's what I want to hear. I hope so. So it's so fun. I get to kick the whole event off, and then I get to just sit back and watch everybody and see all. It's going to be so much fun at the end of this event to put all the pictures together of what everybody did with a ball, a stick, and a letter, and just see the creativity. You know, I just think it's going to be so much fun. So what do y'all think about this type of event where everybody uses one indiscriminate, you know, they get to choose how to interpret the ingredients. I love to call them ingredients. Yes, the globe. And now Elizabeth, she lives near, we have 2 Hobby Lobbies in Memphis. Well, technically no. Hers is in Germantown. Mine is in Bartlett. And then Trish has one by her down in Olive Branch, Mississippi. And I know that at Elizabeth's, she said there were tons of these globes left at hers. And I went Monday, and the whole wide world must have known that it was 90% off day. And they'll stay 90% off from here on out. They're trying to get rid of everything. That's where everybody was in Hobby Lobby, was getting their 90% off stuff. So, I didn't see the globes, and I was about to panic. And then I found them. I found them. They had been moving stuff around. And, got sloppy there. So I found there were 3 looked like this one, and one was like this navy blue with flowers on it. The first one, they were on the top shelf, and I'm 5'2", and I was reaching. I thought I have to, and a lady was standing in front of them, and I thought, listen, I can't be fooling around here. I have got to have one of those globes before all you people go crazy in here. And the first one I got was broken. It had a hole in it. Somebody had busted their finger right through it, looked like. And I panicked. I thought, oh, what if they're all messed up? And second one I got was this one. It was fine. And the lady looked at me, and she got one down, and she said, these are cute. I said, they are, but I'm totally redoing mine. I've got a plan. She bought one. Now, she didn't ask my plan, but she's going to wish she did. Isn't that pretty? That's part of the ephemera pack from Cindy. Cut this. And I usually, let me tell you, I usually get to watch comments a lot better, but I've got an hour. Oh, now you want it back, Becky. Try thrift stores. A lot of times you can find them at thrift stores. I redid a globe. It's right up there. It was from a thrift store, and it had that vintage look to it. I didn't do anything to the globe. I left it just as it was, and we put solo wood flowers all the way around it, and it turned out so pretty. It does stick things down, and I thought, well, I don't think that's going to disqualify me. This is how I interpret stick. Mod Podge. It is sticky. Let me get around there. Look at that. We're getting somewhere, y'all. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie, I saw you were wearing my t-shirt. I was so proud. I squealed last night. I didn't catch you live, but you came up on my news feed. Stephanie from the Vintage Pebble. She is in our event today, y'all. You're going to love her to pieces. And she had my new t-shirt on that said, not so slim, kind of shady. It looks so cute on you. I don't even have one of those yet. I've got to get one of those. Where do I want to put this? Let's put this one right here. I want these postcards really front and center. And not only that, look, this stamp has the prettiest little bird on it in the color that I love. Didn't say what kind of stick. We left it open for each creative to interpret however they wanted to. And I can't wait to see the interpretations of these 3 items today. I am so excited. Okay. sure we get that down, just like that. And see what I'm imagining. I don't know how it's all going to go down. I didn't think that far into it, but when I put the wax on the wrinkles, I want it to enhance the wrinkles. Do you know what I mean? Really make it look old and like it's been around forever. I wonder if anybody has ever decoupaged old postcards and stamps and letters onto a globe. I really should have come up with some of my old family photos to put on here, but I think this will probably go in my auction anyway. So y'all don't want pictures of my family on your globe. Old song, gonna stick like glue. Yes, yeah, Barb, exactly. I'm just gonna fill in some of these big white spaces. Not all of them, because I'm hoping that wax will age those parts. Loved your chicken painting the other day. Oh yeah, Debbie, those were fun. Tanya, I know, aren't you excited? This is going to be a fun day. Now I'm just going to start kind of ripping this into pieces. This is not a family letter. This is a letter that came in another ephemera pack that I got a long time ago. I used to just collect things like that. I love working with old letters. Oh, thank you, Diane. I'm so glad. Let's take the date first. And we're going to put it right there. That's cool. I love that. So, Barb, how are you feeling today? You think it'll be Monday when you get to go home? Oh, Stephanie, I don't know about that. Y'all always amaze me. I have to bring my A game because I know y'all are ready to knock it out of the park. Put a little bit more on that. I want to make sure we stick it good. Yes, Cindy, I'm hoping for Monday for her too. I know. Oh, Lynanne, that's what I want to hear. That's when I know, okay. When I hear y'all say, oh, my mind's going and I can't wait to do this, I get excited. I might overlap just a little bit because this is very transparent. So, but I love these colors. It's just so, it's called Vintage Yummy. That's what I think it's going to be called, Vintage Yumminess. And all of my grandma's left. Oh, Beth, do it. Oh, yes. And they'll all be right there. I remember years ago, do y'all remember when Nate Berkus was on Oprah? Oh, Oprah. No, you're Oprah. Oprah Winfrey. And I loved, there was no other designer on TV who I would just like leave my house and say, do whatever you want to, except for him. Because he would go and meet the client, you know, when Oprah was paying for it, and, you know, she'd send him over there. He was starting out. And he'd sit down with him or talk to him for a day and say, you know, could you bring me some things that are of value to you sentimentally? What things do you have that you just love? Old family recipes. Yes. I love it. And then he would take those pieces. One lady had letters that were very important to her. I think she had lost her husband, and she had lost somebody important to her. And he had a glass top table, and he put all those letters under the glass. And there was some other piece that she had saved that was very important to her. And so he said, I believe that we should surround ourselves with the things we love the most. Don't put them in a drawer. Don't tuck them away. put them out where you can see them all the time. One lady had a big feather that she found right after somebody she loved had died, and she had tucked it away. It was very important to her. He had that framed, matted and framed, really big, and hung in her the room that he redid. And ever since, I mean, that just really stuck with me, because that's how I feel about my important things that make me happy. Don't tuck them away for safekeeping. You know, preserve them and put them out in your home. He said people should be able to walk into your home and look around and learn about you from what you have on display in your home. Why, absolutely. Why not? So when you come here, you'll walk around and see a lot of things like that that just make me happy. Things from Mr. T's family, things from my family. And every time, you know, you walk by them, it's just this feeling of love. And I hope that one day my boys will have some things in their homes that remind them of me, you know, that are about something about me or Gerald. Yeah. This is going to be the tricky part, getting this underneath part. How am I doing on time? I can't run into Marie's time, y'all. I got to get it going here, because you get the gist of this. What I may do is pause the stick portion of this and show you what I have in mind to finish it out, and then I can do the little tedious underneath part off camera. Oh, Cindy, I love these postcards. I love this ephemera pack. These are so wonderful. You find good treasures, my friend, and then you share them with us all in your shop. Well, Jerry, let me tell you, my house has been neglected with this project we've had going. There's no sense. I'm too practical to go doing floors every week when I know there's construction work going on. It's just going to get undone. My time is too precious to me to waste it that way. But the room is done. So I'm going to be cleaning with my AirPods in today, watching everybody. I always get my laptop out and I move it with me all over the house. And I'll have them in my ears and watching and listening. How pretty is this going to be once I put all that? Yes, there is a list, Regina. I know I posted it on my page. It should be in the Memphis Bells Creative Circle page. Now look at this. Cindy knows I love bluebirds. So there was this beautiful piece right here. And I thought, okay, it's not an old letter, but I love it so much it's going to have to go on here. So I've got it ready, but let me show you what I think I would like to do down here. First of all, I want to try to wipe off the Mod Podge that I have gotten on the base, because I thought, well, Lindy, do you want to leave the base just black? And this morning, I kid you not, this morning, I had an idea. I might have pulled it out actually while Trish was doing her devotional and showing her jewelry. So at the base, the ones who follow me have seen me do this. I have this stencil of a postcard that needs to be wiped down. But anyway, it's got a postmark. It's got some of my favorite elements. I got it on Amazon. It is in my Amazon link on my page at the top of the page if you're interested in finding it fast. And I'm going to take Deco Art Dimensional Effect that you can get at Hobby Lobby. I think it's $6.99. You may want to wait for it to go on sale. Hey, Bonnie. Oh, thank you. We had fun showing it to y'all. Oh, see, that's the stuff I love, Kathy. For the longest time, I had a copy of my grandmother's recipe for rolls in my kitchen on a little clip frame. So all you have to do with this, I'm using a little palette knife, and I'm just taking the little piece of the stencil that has the postmarks and the writing, so it kind of carry the theme down. And all I have to do, let me hold it in place so it does right. This dimensional effect, I did not know when I bought it how it was going to work. And I bought it so I could try it for y'all and let you know. And I've used it several times because I love it so much. Let me see if I can get all that postmark and all of this. I just want it to kind of go off the edge a little bit. Let's see if I did it right this time, because this is a little hard to get to. And you just lift it straight up. It's all right. It gets the point across. Set that down. Can y'all, I'm going to pick it up very carefully. Can y'all see that on the base? So I may do some of that around the base. And I need to tighten that up. Ooh. Tighten that up. I don't need my globe to fall off right at the finale. So I'm going to wipe down. Well, this is a messy creation, but I'm loving it. How am I doing? 42. Let's keep going. Let's keep going a little bit. And then I am going to, you know what? Let's do this. Let me hit it with a little heat. And let's try the wax on it. Hey, Lori Lulu, you like it? It's starting to look pretty. It's starting to look pretty. I don't know. I may want to. I'm just going to try this little top white part and see how it does before I do the whole big thing. I don't use my Lazy Susan a whole lot when I'm creating, but this time it's perfect for this. Wait, what was the texture medium you used? It is at Hobby Lobby. It's Deco Art Dimensional Effect. I love it. And it dries hard. It dries pretty quickly too. It dries faster than like spackle. And I find it easier to work with than spackle. I use spackle a lot too in my creating, but yeah, I really like that stuff. It was well worth the $6.99. Oh, Michelle, that's so sweet of you to say. Good morning, Janie. Do I have any new people watching me today who's here for the event that doesn't follow Tater Buggin'? I would love to welcome you. I should have said that at the beginning. Let me grab my wax right here. And I'll tell you what, I put on my sassy britches today. I got my disturbed denim on. Y'all have to look up that live where we disturbed some denim. Thought, heck, we're going to be flowery and have a good time today. You got some, Jody. Good. Oh, Ann, welcome. Yeah, it is messy. Oh, thank you, Ann. I appreciate you following. Thank you. And you're all the way from Belfast, Northern Ireland. How amazing. I would love to visit there. This is my old wax brush, you could tell. Blech. So I'm going to do Ellie's attic trick. Sherry, do you remember that story? That's a whole story. I can't wear these breeches without thinking of that woman. She won't see them because she blocked me. it made her so mad that I painted on jeans that she blocked me. Okay, I put a little bit of the white wax, a little bit of the antique dark wax, tapped it off on a paper plate, and let's see what happens up here. I'm just going to start really hitting the top part so that white, that plaster doesn't show through. Oh, yeah, see, it's doing what I wanted it to do and grabbing those wrinkles. I'm going to hold it up and show it to y'all. That just kind of brings it all together. Can you see? There we go. Why does that look white? Oh, well, it is white and black. So we'll cover the whole thing like that. I've got 15 minutes. Let's do. I just stuck my hand in my beautiful stencil. Okay, here's your takeaway from today. If you're going to do the stencil on the base, do it last. Finish your whole globe and do that stencil last. But look, it came off of there. I'll just do it when I'm done. Oh, hey Luann, how are you? When printing on the pattern paper, did you add it to freezer paper to go through the... No, I tape it. This is still on there. This is tissue paper. I taped it to a regular piece of printer paper. I just took out one of my pieces of printer paper and I just taped it with a little bit of tape on the four corners. If you want to watch the process, you can go to my YouTube channel. It's Tater Buggin', and I have a short video tutorial on how to do this. And like I said, it is only... Crystal, thank you for those stars. Thank you so much. This is regular, like, you know, just regular tissue paper. So I experimented yesterday with the pattern paper. Worked great. I only had one. And the whole time I've ever done this, and I've done this a lot, because I don't like to use my originals. You only get one use out of them. That makes no sense in my practical brain. And especially if it's sentimental to you, you don't want to necessarily use the originals. You want to save those. So I just decided it looked, the old tissue from those patterns was still laying out on my table from another project. And I gave it a try and it worked beautifully. And then I had a couple more pieces and I thought, well, I just decided to go on and print these on white tissue paper. I don't know if this is going to stick out like a sore thumb now on here or not, but we'll see. If it does, that's no big deal because I'll go over it with the antique wax. For the rules, no, it doesn't have to stay on the stand. I could take it off and work on it, but I tend to like to do things the hard way. I think, oh, what if I take it off and I can't get it back on? Of course, Mr. T probably could. Let's do this one right down here. But you're right. You could surely take it off the stand. I'm just shaking. Anne, are you talking about, oh, y'all wouldn't have thought to do this? Yes, hymnal, y'all know I create with vintage hymnal pages all the time. This would be beautiful covered in music, favorite hymns that from a loved one. And I'll show you the other globe that I did and give you another idea. You could, I mean, we could finish this one off that way, but I've kind of changed my mind. I thought I might, but I don't think I'm going to do it. I'll show you. Since I'm doing okay on time, I got 10 minutes, and we've just about covered this globe. Look how pretty that looks down there. Hope I can reach it. I'm going to have to stand up on something. If y'all hear a big crash, just call 911 for me. I'm going to borrow this chair. You never know what's going to happen when I go live, y'all. Even in an event. Here I go. This was up on my shelf because I didn't want to get rid of this. I really, really love this globe. Now, it's a thrift store globe. And it came, you know, this color. And all I did was added solo wood flowers to go all the way around. And I still love it. I still really love it. Put a little, I had some greenery, you know, in my stash that I just tucked in. So this is another idea. Let's say you don't have enough stuff to cover the whole globe. You could do something like this, embellish it with some beautiful flowers. I just love the solo wood flowers. I have a link for you, but you don't have to use that. I love working with these. So I had thought I would finish this globe out with a few flowers, but I'm kind of loving it. I don't know that I'm going to do that now. It's just, it looks similar, you know, to these old vintage globes, but when you get up close, you see it's stamps and letters and postcards and all that yumminess. So I hope, oh, let me set that down. I hope this inspires y'all to create a one-of-a-kind treasure for somebody in your family or for yourself to go in your home. Oh, Penny's new. Welcome, Penny. I am so happy you're here. Okay, questions. Can globes come apart, such as split in half? Somebody's going to have to answer that. I'm not sure. Nora, thank you for those stars. I agree, Mary Sue. I'm not going to do those flowers. I just love it just like this. That's my dog coughing. I'm sorry, y'all, if you're new. He's okay. He just does this often. He coughs. They call it the old man cough. The flowers might take away from the... I agree. Now that it's here and I see it all on there, I don't want to put another thing on it. I just think it's beautiful. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. There's Yvonne from Southern Designs and Finds. She is in our event today. She'll be on. I wrote it down because it got changed. Yvonne's going to be on at 4. Yeah, welcome to any new people watching today. I hope you'll watch everybody and their creations today. And goodness, I don't want to break my globe. It keeps coming unscrewed. There we go. It tightens up good. Just have a fun day with everybody. If you want to, you can go from page to page to page, or you can just park right on Memphis Belle's Creative Circle page, and we will share each one as soon as they come on live, and you can watch it right there. Yeah, 4 Central, 5 Eastern, that's right. Adele, thank you. Yes, everybody go thrifting and find you a globe, or hit your Hobby Lobby. And these are only $3.99 right now, regularly $40. They do come apart in half, Jerry. Okay. Thank you, Barb. I love this. I love this. It's just, thank you, Jody. I think I'm going to end up having to look for another globe now and do one just for me. I have a lot of letters that my dad wrote me when I was away at college. I've got letters from my dad to my grandmother, or my grandmother to my dad when he was in boot camp. So I could cover 50 globes with my sweet memories. And I want to do one that's all old photos too. I think that would be so fun. Headed out to a flea market. Oh, you'll have to catch everybody on replay then. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for all those hearts. Thanks for spending the first hour with me. I think I saved us from a... We did it. We accepted the challenge and we did it, y'all. So let's go watch Marie do it next. Oh, bless your weekend too, Joe, and all of you. Thank you for being here. I'm going to give you a little break time. You got a 5-minute break, and then head over to Treasure Box Creations with Marie. Bye, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow at 4.